Alright, come on.
Dang, it's cold as hell.
Young Nate, this bitch! Alright, yo. Alright, we back for the performance test, man. We got a collab, sort of a collab. We got HyperQuickness, Hyperfuse collab performance test.
Yes, sir.
It's real cold, but we want to give you guys that outside perspective
Right.
of how the shoe performs, you know, asphalt and everything like that. We are going to the gym after this too. So without further ado, let's just get into it, man. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Dumb white, but let's go!
What's good, everybody? Kick Genius back in the studio for our final thoughts over the Nike HyperQuickness and the Nike HyperFuse. Would you like to go ahead and start off?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it off, man. And first I just want to touch on the traction. As you can see, you have your typical herringbone traction pattern. Performed good outside and on both clean courts and fairly dusty courts. As far as materials, it's a Hyperfuse, so you have your predominantly stiff fuse all around the shoe. A couple areas of continuous play. The material should be broken in for the most part. As you can see right here, the tongue is very thin, similar to the rest of the materials on the shoe. To me, it was nothing spectacular here, just your average materials. As far as cushion, you have your zoom in the forefoot area, which does its job like it's supposed to. As Trey mentioned, I never really feel that shit anyway.
True.
I did have a good overall snug fit in the shoe, I must say. If you look on the medial side of the shoe, you can see where it says adaptive fit. And I must say, along with the traction, this is probably the most accurate thing on the shoe. The interior sleeve did help contain my foot, and it did its job very well. So with that being said, if you wear a 10, I wouldn't suggest you just go get a 10. You might want to try it on first. As I mentioned, it's a little snug, so it might be too snug for you. But definitely try them on first as always. You can't go wrong with that. So that just about wraps it up for me now. Tell me about this HyperQuickness.
Okay, so for the HyperQuickness, the shoe performs exactly how it looks. It's that simple. The design is extremely basic and the tech and structure follows suit. Most top tier Nike performance models have dynamic flywire for a better fit. The Nike HyperQuickness comes strapped with a small independent piece which helps with pulling your foot down and back into a secure position. It's not flywire, but I do like the idea and it's better than nothing at all. However, one thing I did like about the shoe, even though it's a low budget shoe, it didn't stray away from the basics of a good performer, at least when it comes to the lacing system. Like I said in the Under Armour Spawn video, it should be a standard to have slits or carved out spaces where the shoe needs to flex. Otherwise, you're gonna have an uncomfortable ride along the upper as you flex your foot in the forward direction. The materials were average at best. The cushioning is definitely dense. You do have a forefront zoom, but you might as well not. I felt no real benefit from it. If you're used to higher quality materials that cater to impact protection, you're definitely gonna feel the switch back to these. It's like your knees and your ankles absorb all the shock instead of the cushion or lack thereof. I mean, it's nothing injury prone, but I definitely could feel the difference. Overall, the shoe gets the job done for the price. It originally retailed at $105. If it was any higher, I would have to give it a trash rating. Now they've been marked down to about $60, $70, so, you know, at some places. So given that price, you know, like I said, it does get the job done.
Right.
So would you like to just wrap it up, give your final thoughts of the Hyperfuse?
Final thoughts, as you mentioned, cheap, fair materials. It does get the job done for its price. But however, I would like to say that it wouldn't go into my personal rotation just because I've experienced better.
True. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up for me as well. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. We do have the APL Concept 3 performance test coming up next, I promise.
It's still coming, man.
It's coming, man. So, other than that, you got anything to add?
No, that's it, bro. We good.
It's Kick Genius. We out.
Hey, we all set though now, right?
Yeah, we good, bro.
I got a question though, like, why did they put this on the back? Like, a nigga got mad at me because I snagged the rebound on him and accidentally hit him with it, but it's not my fault. Like, I hate they did this like that.